Alright, here we're going to switch these magnets on here. See what happens. See if I can get this to adjust, because you can't have too much drag on the pickup coil to just tear itself apart, you know. So let's swap the tops and see what happens here. Because sometimes you run into this issue because you got to adjust these, and they have to have just the perfect amount of drag for them to work properly and to be able to turn with no issues. Alright, let's try this real fast. See if this works. Just going to loosely put them back in there. I tell you what, there isn't a whole lot of adjustment on this one. Don't know why that is. I don't know why that is, but it works. Fuck it. It works. It works. To hell with it. Tighten her down. Just kind of tighten each of them down. You don't want to torque them down super hard, because you want to keep a little bit of, kind of keep it in the, you don't want to tighten one side down too much and then it not work. Yeah, I mean. Alright. Got that one. That one's tight. This one's tight. This one is tight. Now see, you just want that little bit of drag. One other thing I didn't go over, you might want to clean these out inside. Because a lot of times they get that carbon buildup from it firing in there all the time, because it's very hot in there. So you'll have oil up in here, grease, all kinds of garbage with that carbon mixed in it. It'll be grimy, and I just use a little bit of penetrating oil in there to, ouch, cocksucker, to clean it up a little bit. Alright, now we're going to put that pin and that gear back on here. And if you scar up this shaft a little bit with your vise, it's not a big deal. Because, who gives a shit? You're not going to see it anyway, for one. So there we are. Put this pin back in here. Just tap it in there with, whoops, getting dyslexic there. Tap back in with your hammer. You probably use your punch to tap that back in so you don't mushroom it out. Ah ha 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 ha. Okay, you want to get that in there flush, because you got to slip that down over the cam gear to put that in. So, all right. Now here comes the last part. Now, if you need to, smear some grease on there. I have grease. To get in my drawer of surprises. That's not it. I have this grease. This is what it is, right here. And you just squirt a bunch of it on there. It's dark grease. You can put it on wires and all that other shit. And it works pretty well. But for now, we're going to put this in. It'd help if I put it right side up, right? Let's get it back in the grooves. These spark modules have there's 2 pins here that they slide onto. And we have to push this over because you want all this to line up. Oh, excuse me. I'm such a pig. So, but that's all there is to it. This is simple. I mean, if you can use basic hand tools and just remember how you took the son of a bitch apart, it should be pretty basic for anybody to do. I mean, if you still mess around with this stuff. I mean, I don't like points. All these old vehicles, and they all have HEI ignitions in them. The only trouble I've ever had, really, with them is these spark modules here. They tend to go out. And plus these, you can't get this screwed up. One connection is bigger than the other, and you have a bigger prong and a smaller one. And they just go right back on the way they were. Tuck your wires down in there. And you can change these springs. They make lighter springs for this, so you can have that lightning fast timing advance. Because when you stomp her down or climb some hills, this will open up and advance your timing and give you more power. Works quite nice. Or you can get a mechanical one and it will just basically does the same thing. So all you gotta do is put your rotor button back on. And that's pretty much it. I mean, if you can use tools, you remember how this shit goes apart, comes back together. They even have diagrams. They even show you this. It even instructs you, gives you instructions on how to put it on. And if you speak Spanish, you're in luck. And I don't know what that other language is. Who knows? Looks like it might be French. But it tells you. And it takes you, well, here's the English part. It goes step by step. And even tells you, make sure that you put it back in your engine where it came from. But you know, you can mark your rotor and all that shit. So, well, that's pretty much it. I mean, these are an awesome invention they made back in the mid-70s when GM came out with this. Really kind of revolutionized the distributor. So, well, that's all I got for you. It's raining like a motherfucker out right here. I guess it is definitely spring. Spring has sprung, as they say. And everybody, have a good one. Unfortunately, we Cases are on the rise for COVID, and we got to mask up again. Well, we always masked up here, but whatever. Mask up, do your part. Don't have big gatherings. It's pretty bad. Easter's coming up, and you can go with your family. Cases are down enough that you can go with your family, but that's fine. So everybody have a good one, and I'll see y'all next time. And hopefully we'll be doing a cold start on the Chevelle if I can ever get my ass around to do anything to it. So, but I wouldn't mind getting this truck. I get these pickup coils for this truck here, as it's got another distributor in it that's only firing on 4 cylinders. So just goes to show you, you got to watch what you buy on eBay. I learned a lesson the hard way. So if it's a little more money, you might as well buy it. It's probably better. Buy what you pay, or you get what you pay for. So everybody have a good one. Like, subscribe, comment, all that horseshit. Have a good one, everybody.